Hey, shalom, shalom, manak nawaha, a bar sha'Allah walakim la'atam, call shabawai ba'aracha, wakak shah Yahweh bashmi shah. Hey, with the Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in and week out through the spirit and power of Yahweh bashmi shah to preach to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, Haitians, and Israelite foreigners. Necham atam kaya hamalak wat hashemayim korab, repent ye, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Call layim la Yahweh bashmi shah, basham chakodash. Wamashana, Kabadim Zaquim Nawa, Wamala Akam Shaya Shalaz Zaquim Chagada Wall, Wahsa Washalawam, Wabrakim, Lahabachaya Shaka Shalawam. So all praise to the Most High Yahweh, which means he exists. Bahasham in the name Yahweh Shai delivers. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Israel, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and mercy, peace, and blessings to the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom, which means peace. So I'm just looking at a page in my sword, and it's titled the Apocrypha. All right, because the whole scriptures in 1611, they translated it included the Apocrypha, which when you go into that word Apocrypha, if I'm not mistaken, is Greek and it means hidden. All right, but its title, it says the Apocrypha, translated out of the original tongues and with former translations, diligently compared and revised by His Majesty's special command. All right, and when you go into who actually did it, it was King James. All right, and it will be Malak. And when you look at James, it derives from Yaiquab, all right, which means supplanter. So the base word from James is supplanter. All right, but it says appointed to be read in churches, cum privilegio, if I'm saying that right, and it says Cambridge University Press. All right, and again, the whole scriptures included the Apocrypha with it, and it says important to be read in churches. You see, but this goes into a couple things. It shows that these churches don't have the truth because they're not taking the whole scriptures, and it also shows that that you got to eat the whole roll. So let's go into a couple precepts. This is Yahzak Allah, also Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 1. It says, moreover, he said unto me, son of man, eat that thou findest, eat this roll, and go speak unto the house of Yasha'Allah, Bayat Shah Yasha'Allah, house of Israel. So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat that roll. And he said unto me, son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee. Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness. All right. And it says cause thy belly to eat. All right, so digest it, going into, you want to digest it spiritually. It says fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee. Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness. All right, and this truth is likened to the sweetness. All right, let me see if they got it in here. Well, I'll get this one too. This is Revelation chapter 10 and verse 9. It says, and I went unto the angel, and he said unto me, give me the little book. And he said unto me, take it and eat it up, and it shall make thy belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth as sweet as in thy mouth sweet as honey. And I took the little book out of the angel's hand and ate it up, and it was in my mouth sweet as honey. All right, and when it's referring to the sweet part, you find out that you're the nation of Yasha'Allah, the chosen people of the Lord. You see, but that bitter part is going into the tribulation, the things that come with it, being that the adversity. You see, it says, and it was in my mouth sweet as honey, and as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter. All right, let's go into the scriptures. You see, and again, it's not just the Old Testament, New Testament. It also had the Apocrypha. All right. Verse 4, it says, and he said unto me, son of man, go get thee unto the house of Yasha'Allah, and speak with my words unto them. You see, that's how that is going into the Bible, because going into the earlier portions of this chapter, from verse 1 through 3, it doesn't say book, but then it says verse 4, speak with my words. You see, Revelation 10 and 9 to 10 said it was a little book. It was referring to the scriptures. All right. and going through the precepts, this is how you read the scriptures. This is not what, these so-called churches do. This is Yeshaya 28 and verse 10. It says, for precept must be upon precept. So like, for precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line upon line, here a little, there a little. You see, that's how you get the total understanding. You see, not just going from, well, you can go from Old Testament and New Testament, but you also got to include the Apocrypha, which was hidden out of the Holy Scriptures. You see, to the masses. You see, when you look at how they sell like regular scriptures, like inside like Walmart or something, you can get a decent Bible for around like $40, maybe even cheaper. So it's more accessible. You see, but if you want the whole 1611, they charge you a little bit more. That's because it's including the Apocrypha, which they wanted to keep hidden. You see, and going into that word Apocrypha, which means hidden. You see, but to get the total understanding, again, you have to read the New Testament, Old Testament, and the Apocrypha. And that's not what is done for the mass majority. You got to eat that whole roll. So Abaratazah, that was Bana Yapa, a beautiful edification. Barakatah Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, a double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that taught me this truth and rule well. And much respect to you brothers there pushing this truth with our righteousness and sincerity. Shalom, shalom, like to shalom.